Yo, um, yeah, welcome back to a new video. You get me? Hope you're good. Hope you had a good week. Is me by the time I post this. Is me? And there's something more on top about when it comes to be, and this is also like a request as well when it comes to company, right? The people them where you associate yourself with. Is me? When it comes to life goals, religious goals, and yeah, anything that's goal oriented. Is me? So before we get into that, I would like to say big up to you people that subscribe to the thing. You see me? 122 sub. You see me? If you're not follow my TikTok, basically basically promote like short like snippets like actual video we'll now watch right now, but it's doing amazing. It's doing fairly well. Way better than I ever expect. You see me? So yeah, respect the whole owner and respect the people that view and like the video. And yeah, I hopefully I can support you, the same way you want to support me someday, you see me? Or today, any day, anytime, you see me? If you are watching this video and you want support from me, just DM me or anything on IG. But I won't DM me like Saturday. You can DM me now, but if it's during the week, I won't reply to it because I don't use my personal IG account on weekdays, because I don't really do much than just post me content and this content on IG and just come off because I really have nothing else to do on it. You see me? So yeah. So yeah, thanks to everybody who has support me. You see me? So yeah. Okay, so first I would like to say as well, I went on a trip yesterday. So today is Thursday. So I'm gonna record the video Wednesday because yesterday, Wednesday, we go on a road trip in Virginia, and it was an amazing trip, you see me? Well, we are Montego Bay and St. James, I think. Yeah, and then mama tell you, and this relates with the type of friend them as well we want in your life, you see me? Because my life is say, yo, shout out to Virgin, you see me? Because realistically me have three core friends, you see me? You have one where I know from primary school, you have this other one where it's not in Jamaica right now, but the overseas. Storm, you see me? Yeah, me know him CC days, you see me? And next one CC days as well. When me know don't know, but when you part with like people, other people eventually like come along, you see me? So there are a lot more, but they don't say how them kind of get wither in some cases, you see me? Parts kind of diverge. So I just stray away, you see me? And stray away like to part with each other very often, and we have this close relationship with each other, you see me? Friendship with each other. We meet other people in our circles and form other friendships, you see me? So other people them we're surrounded by my friend, like my friend brother and their family and this, yeah, them are my friend too, but them three they are my real core friends, you see me? So yeah. And I say, yo, rating that to the fullest, and I'm just glad to know, say, when in my life I support me. You see me? Even in a times where we're mentally down. You see me? Even in times then where we kind of nearly kind of betray them. One time he betrayed them, you see me? I'm not going to get in that conversation. He betrayed them and then still forgive me and still a rock, you see me? And this video look crispy. Yo! You see me, boy? Yeah. So I have to thank one of the fullest. You see me? Made a friend and we'll tag along as well, we'll come along. Big up to as well. You see me? Love real. But yeah, so when I thought during this video I show clips I trip. You see me? So hopefully this is really entertaining to you. But I really want to talk about the type of friend you in your life and how it affects. Alright, I'm gonna talk about my Christianity, right? So how it affects my Christianity, and I might use one of my bridging reference as well. Bridging experience as well in this, using it as reference. So when we go on ship, right, and everything was calm. Like, how can I start this? When it religious wise, Christianity wise, it was very poor for me. Very poor when it comes to not lusting after the flesh and the type of music they want to listen to. You see me? Like, I can't tell you this 100%. This is real testimony. You see me? Now we, you see, yeah. No matter if you're best, like you have the clearest set of mindset, like your mindset strong, like it's like when you have a mindset towards certain thing and you're just well strong with it, nobody can shake you. It no matter if you depend on that the mindset by yourself. You see me? When you're secluded from the world, you're the best person ever. Remember me tell you, when you're secluded from the world, when you're totally around your peers, like say, you have Christian friends and you just have pure Christian friends and you don't have enough friends where we really follow the word like that. Yeah, you tend to be like kinda somewhat good. You see me? Like you really don't have no problems to all that. You see me? Or you not see no problems in your life towards it. But when you actually get to go on, I think that every like it's not to say that you should tempt yourself, because that's a sin you can't. It's lead us not into temptation. You see me? So you shouldn't be leading yourself into temptation, right? Because you want like be a good person. You see me? Not for yourself, but for everybody around you, right? So I feel like Christian really should go out and interact with people, because they really show your flaws them. Well, me didn't know so them flaws are very evident in my life. You see me? When music wise, I really don't have them in my playlist. But when it comes to like merging there talk about it, like literally right after make that two bridging they left the triple, they jack them off of the yard, we have conversation about it. And I say, yo dog, temptation real today, you know. You see me? And you say, yeah man, me see it man. You see me? Sorry. And you say, yeah man, me see it man. You see me? In music and the woman, you see me? And I tell them say, yo, music not really much, because we don't have them in a playlist to all that. You see me? But music, even remember I'm telling you what they about don't do little things if you still trusting God with, because I think them we disregard the most. So much Jesus. Things that we disregard the most, we think like you can, I know the things that we think you can take over, like manage for yourself, and them actually like actually take over your life. You see me? Because music plays a high key role in our life. The things that we listen to. You see me? The things that we allow in our body, in our system, we dwell inside of it. Because me being, I'm gonna be honest here, I was very weak to the flesh. I probably, no, I'm not that much, but it's still there. And if I continue to listen songs that are of that nature, which I do listen to, it's going to affect me a lot. So I need to really need to like delete them songs there, which I don't want to, but I really have to, you see me? But oh boy. because music really never not even there meds it, so music really helped me in a life. You see me? Like music really like I'm kind of downest moment. You just plug my ears, everything just you see me in a one zone for myself and everything just calm. Me have a good energy again and just because everybody around me can just live a nice happy life. You see me? That's what music does for me. You see me? So in cases like those where we listen to music, it can affect me and it can affect you as well. You see me? So me really need to sort out my music that I listen to. You see me? So that's one problem when I notice. Next problem is that when it comes to like females or say flesh, because I'm not just speaking to men, but yeah, I'm not just speaking to men, but women as well. When it comes to the flesh, yeah, I'm still working on that. I don't know what to say to you. Just trust in God. You get me? Because God knows me can't do it by myself. You see me? This is the little things when I talk about music and when it comes to the flesh. You get me? It might seem little, you might brush it off. Yes, this is the reference. You might brush it off, but really and truly it cause a lot of damage to your life where as I say, compound interest. You see me? Jamaican saying every make a muckle. You see me? Everything will add up over a while. You might not see it, but it is adding up. You see me? So if you continue like mess them things it's going to damage you. You see me? So if you're not trusting in God, none at all, it's going to like damage you spiritually. You get me? And the type of friend them where you par with, you associate yourself with, as let me say, if they're not like fully strong-willed, like-minded like you, like religious wise, they may tend to lead you astray. Not casting the blame to them, but at the end of the day, you are. There's a saying like this. Rich people say this. Show me. Yeah, rich people say this as well, but normal people say this as well. Like they say, show me your friends, I'm gonna tell you who you are. I can't show my friends. I can't gladly show my friends to anybody. Right? They may not be great religiously, but morally they are amazing. You see me? So I'm not afraid for show my friend them. Nobody. You see me? But they are like coming along with the religious aspect. Like one of my brethren them like being really close to like to me that is. I don't know if he's thinking that, but I think he's really close and to like just giving up and giving everything to God. Right? Just giving life to God. That's what I think. You see me? And they might come along religiously. You see me? And yeah, but still you have to mind no matter how close them is to you. You get me? No matter how close my brethren them be to me. Certain things like me have to make known. You see me? Like you say me following you, but or like they might talk about certain things like me can't sick because nobody at the end of the day, regardless, there's this Bible verse, stammering. There's a Bible verse, Corinthians 15 verses 32, and it says like evil communication corrupts good manners. You get me? And if you want to simplify it, bad people corrupts good habits. You see me? So even though that's evident, you have to take accountability of yourself because nobody is forcing you to do anything. You see me? Nobody not force you to look. Nobody never force me to look on. Even though I never video it, there are a lot of like women in Montego Bay, like a lot. Never seen so much women in my life. You get me? It's not to glorify them, but yeah, I've never seen so much women in my life. Like they're just pure women. Like never see it before. And yeah, so nobody ain't force me to steer upon a woman. You see me? And them being the natural men that they are, that's all they did, you see me? And I followed. As I say, them never forced me. Regardless if that happened, I go up on the trip, them never forced me to do nothing. You see me? So me should have make it known as at the same time as well, them never forced me to not talk about my religious views as well when it comes to that. You see me? And me really like choose to not talk about it. Say yo dog, you know, I have a problem. You know, I have a problem if you not show me like girl and that, but I don't really that they wavelength them with the fun. You see me? And surely enough, me have great flaws when it comes to that aspect. You get me? But if you want help, you have to ask for help. You see me? Because you can't do it on your own. I'm sorry about that. You can't do it on your own. You get me? Music wise, I don't think I had any control over that, because sometimes, not even sometimes, no, sometimes majority win. Because if you live a life for God will do things for you where other people might find it displeasing, but at the end of the day, God conquer everything. You see me? So it's not really sometimes about majority win, but every time, because God uses majority of the people. No, not majority. What I'm saying? What am I saying? Alright, people say majority win, you see me? But God uses the people that aren't in the majority, that means that they're lesser people, to win the battle. You see me? Because they know, say when there is little to no person like acting in a godly will, it shows that they are not like willing to take account, willing to take what's that word? Credibility. Yeah, you're not willing to take credibility of that action. You see me? So just like Gideon. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now in the Bible. Judges 6-7. Yeah. So Gideon like is a person, right? He's lesser among his parents, among his family. Yeah, he's lesser among his family. And to sum up everything, like Gideon was the one to, it's a book of Judges, so Gideon was the one to like lead the people of Israel out of the Midianites bondage, to say, you see me? And God gave God chose Gideon to like lead the Israelites into a war against the Midianites, right? The total amount of men that came to war came to represent like the Israelites to war, right? Was 32,000. But God said, yo, this too much, because if you use these people now, say, yo, because I don't now take credibility over my action. You see me? Whereas you know, do not have your own will, and God supply you with every need where you want. You see me? So there's 32,000, you need to cut that down, right? And God told Gideon to walk up to the people and say, yo, those who are fearful of this battle, go home. 20,000 people gone home. Like 20,000. You get me? Leaving 12,000. Now there's a next trial, right? So that was based on courage. So there's a next trial, like accuracy, like how you could see accuracy and awareness. Like God gave a next test as well. He said, yo, bring these people down to the river, right? And if them people are drink the water, but it's like them a drink it like that. You know, like how dog go on all fours, kneel down and go on all fours and drink water. Yeah, if them drink it like, if a man them drink water like dog, set them apart on the men who would kneel down and like catch water to drink it. You see me? So you have a man who drink water like dog. You have a man who drink like catch like kneel down like on one leg or something like that and just bring the water to them face. Reason why at this because of accuracy and observation. Was that oh, did I say that before? I said accuracy, but is it observation? I don't know. I don't remember. Reason why is because if you kneel down bow down and if you drink water, if somebody attack you, you can't go see them, therefore you're dead already. But if you do it like kneel down on like one leg, I'm just saying like one leg or something like that, and carry the water to your face, you're still able to look around you and see who is coming. You get me? So yeah, God separate them two people that drink water differently. You get me? And send home a portion. So there was left 300 people, I think. You get me? And mind you, the amount of people that they are going to fight, the Midianites had an army of 100 and something thousand people. 300 people are going to fight 100 and something thousand people. You see me? So you know, so yo, the battle is not for you at all, but for God. So, regardless, you see me, you have to leave everything up to God. So, maybe if me say, yo dog, and I can't play a little more sing music for you, like, not music where I sound it to my means. You see me, yeah, well, that's a gospel music, but I don't really listen to gospel music to all that. I listen to it, but I have very picky taste in gospel music. Yeah, surely enough, yeah, wait, breeze up here, so I don't know if now over here more. It's probably gonna cause a major factor in it. Anyway, leave it up to God. Yeah, surely enough, every gospel music I say the same thing about Jesus, but here, as when I say music have a certain tone and rhythm, I'm very picky with music, and I ain't the music listener. Get me? So yeah, so you never have to be like music with me listen to, but I'm more like neutral music. As I say, maybe if you say that, the bridging would have leniency for me and say, you know what, let me do this. You see me? Everything could be led up to like everything like, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. But at the end of the day, I realize say yo, I fault a lot for that the day there. You get me? But at the end of the day, you just can't give up. Regardless if you know so you have flaws and them things that you can't give up upon God, because if you give up, that means you feel like everything is in your hands and therefore you never really are trusting a God. You get me? Because if you read the Bible, right, you see how much people, wicked people, got changed. You get me? You see how much people you see much people like God changed their life. Right? Moses was a murderer and he had anger problems as well. Abraham was a liar. Right? Who else? Solomon had multiple wives, according to my knowledge. David had a thing with the fleshly desires. You see, God used all of them because they never give up. Right? So you just can't give up, bro. Or sis. You just can't give up. You see me? Because the moment you give up is the moment like everything else, everything ends. That's the time where there's no hope for you. Because I give up on God, there's no hope for you, bro. Or sis. You see me? But I hope this video actually makes sense. Makes sense to everybody. You see me? Try my best to explain it as well as we can. You get me? And if you falter in a life, regardless of your company. You see me? And remember, nobody know hold your tongue. Talk. You get me? Talk and if you're bridging them, like understand the situation and respect you enough for not change, because at the end of the day they not change for you really and truly. You get me? Because it's a Christ-like example life you have. You see me? Not saying you can be much of an example as Christ, but yeah, you're trying to live a good life. You see me? So yeah, talk. You never know what come. You see me? That's one thing I didn't do. I didn't talk. So talk, and if you have a good like, if you don't have good bridging, good friend, they won't understand you and listen to you. Not all the while, but sometimes it's better than no time. You see me? And if you don't have good bridging and then constantly do the same thing where like we're telling them not to do, like, and they don't listen to you no time, they make fun of you. You know what you have to do. You see me? At the end of the day, God is sufficient for everybody. Regardless if you're not enough friend, that is the only friend you need in your life. You see me? But at the same time, bring up my friend and bring up my dad. You see me? Big up on the dad, you see me? Love the one and yeah, this was a request as well. I may never know how would I approach this video, because when you talk about company, I never know how to biblically put it like that, like talk about it. Because I know we talk about it when it comes to like financial wise, life wise, but biblically I didn't know. So maybe I have to go through that experience there, I know, and that's how you get this video. So hopefully me when I like the clips and when I show on as well. Yo, it was really amazing. Even though there was some drawbacks, but on a personal level, yeah. But this goes to show you, this goes to show you, I'm not a perfect person. You see me? I have problems, bro and sis. You see me? I have problems, but when you just not give up. That's the thing, never give up in Christ. You see me? Never give up. Yeah, big up on yourself. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hope you like the quality. And Father God, I hope the sound. Hope you actually hear me. You get me? But yeah, big up on yourself. Have a blessed day, night, evening, whatever time I watch this. And I love you guys. Really and truly.